That was really weird. I like started the stream twice. Unless it just cut me off as soon as I touched it. That's fucking weird. Bandana? Oh shit, Myrtle Gem. Ah, this has been the best boost, but at the same time. Ugh. How much longer is on this boost? Half an hour. Anra Island. Oh my goodness. I better appreciate this weapon. Chikibu's outside the island. It's hilarious. There we go. Oh. I can't find a song in the recommended I want to listen to. Sure, I like that song. Let's go, Leviathan. We gotta use Aura Historia. You invincible bitch. Damn it. So I think I just need 10 bandanas. Like that's our line of attack here. And that's a horrible thing to say, but it's true. I bought a Boston cream cake today that was $4 off. It was like $9, and I got it for $5. So I'm gonna have that later. 10 bandanas is line of attack sounds in GTA 5. Yes. So a story from when me and Lyra first started playing Oni together was he knew this one guy we'd play with, and we were talking about mags, and I said, oh, I gotta farm a banana. And because the banana mag was good, I was bow, you know. And this one guy just goes, what the fuck's a banana? And like, we knew what he meant, but it was just like, I'm like, dude, Like, say that literally. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you just asked what the fuck a banana was. He's like, oh, we laughed for a good long time. You invincible bitch. Bandana! Woo! Let's go. Get me the fuck out of here. That's all I can think of is get me the fuck out of here. People don't know what a burger is. They just gotta ask Burgermeister Burger. Take that. No. I had the Grand Big Mac last Friday. Give them directions. Satan, did you take care of those too? Oh, you're amazing. You're such a dear. Hey, Thunder. I've been farming this stupid dungeon for like 12 hours this week. Oh yeah? How so? It's for the frozen shadow weapon. Oh, he's invincible. I'm like, why can't I hit him? Bandana? Gem. I figured that's what you meant. Alright, cool. He did what? The infernal one? He's the boss. Oh, right on. Thanks for coming by. I know, I'm being sarcastic. Have you tried telling them that it might be better on the purgatory weapon? All the time. Like, it all comes down to what mags you're wearing. Like, my other side has Water Dragon and Whirlwind Thrust on it. Because those are Spear's best moves, and I'm just gonna use Collapsing. I have no other options. Bandana? Oh, bandana! Pro tip, farm bandanas on, checks my watch, Thursday. Right. I'm waiting for that fire water weapon though. I can put soul edge on it. Still waiting for that fire water weapon. Hey Travis, how so? Oh fuck yeah, absolutely. Like, I think you're just enamored by backstrike damage. Like, I think he's just drunk on backstrike. It could use one, but I think at this point, Onigiri doesn't need a graphics update. It just needs to work like a fucking well-bred. I don't know what the word. Bandana. Bandana. It just needs to work like a fine-tuned Chevrolet Ferrari that runs on diesel. Hey, better not say doing. That's good. Things are looking up for the honor farm. What? I don't want that. That's just copyright. You stop that. Yeah, give me that one. Sorta. But we just need everyone to get a PS5. All the update this game needed. Right. Exactly. Like, who was that? That's Inochio. I actually changed my PSN profile picture today. Like the background image. I think you guys would appreciate it. I was messing around in there today. Oh my god. I was trying to look if I could delete Fortnite because, like, from my history. Because my PS5 keeps recommending me, like, it keeps showing me Fortnite updates. And I'm like, fuck off. I got that game just to send Lyra a Fortnite invite on his birthday. Like, I'm just like, this is like the entire feed. It's just, look at this Fortnite shit. And I'm just like, no, flush it down. It's a true story, though. No. Bandana? Bandana! Holy fuck! Or Historia was the way they have been. It's almost, it's been a year since they've been out and they're like unavailable. Holy fuck, boys, we're getting bandanas today! We're at like 7 or 8. That's fucking crazy. That's a lewd Chris. Yeah, I've heard a bit of that. The only thing I've heard about New World is that it's made by, like, Amazon. So, it could flippity flop like at any point in time because they don't need it as an investment. That's what I heard anyway. That like Amazon's backing it or something. So take that as it may. Hey, Boosh, how you doing? I'm still in banana hell. Some MMO that's coming. Had a nice update. You guys finally get an update? Or the Switch one? People kept asking me how long Yogg was gonna stay for. ESO? Okay. I remember when ESO came out and I'm just like, we didn't want an MMO, we just wanted to play Skyrim 2-player. Like that was how me and my friends felt about ESO. And not the good ass. There's that song I like from Smash Bros. Let's go. Right on, Thunder. Nice to see ya. I don't know that much about what's ripping off Genshin. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay. Cat outfit. Like the one where you're barely wearing any clothes? Right. To me, what bothers me, like, when I played Terra, like, Terra was really fun at the start, but then when you got to, like, endgame, it was like, I'm just gonna keep using these same 5 skills over and over and nothing matters. It's fucking boring. Like, that's just how I felt. Like you look up guides and it's just like, use this rotation of skills, and I'm like, this sounds stupid. I got bored real fucking quick. Like, back when I played Phantasy Star though, like that summer, I really enjoyed like my bouncer class. Like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing it. And then when I maxed it out, it said like, my friend told me you got to go play another class and max that out. And I tried that for like 20 minutes and I'm like, I hate every weapon that's not bouncing shoes. I hate this. And I stopped playing. I'm more of a... Oh, don't know. Afford me a moment, please. I can't wait to see it. It doesn't show up on PS5, so I have to load up the stream on my phone. So afford me a moment, por favor. S'il vous plaît, mon ami. Is this the one? I have like 8 streams all called Banana Hell. Got fucked. Stripe bandana. Alright, your dono is blessed. What's going on here? Thanks, Danny boy. How's that PS5? Do I? Yeah, I do. Like, it's rusty, but yeah, I'll understand French a lot more than I'll speak it. But I am French. Like, you should see, like, you can see right now how fast it's gonna load Onigiri. Like, PS5 excels in playing PS4 games. Absolutely. Because you have no before and after to compare. You have this on Steam? Yeah, we do, Mohammed. You guys are our little brothers. Hope you guys are doing great. You guys are catching up quick, too. I'd never dash attack like that in my life. Felt like I was there for it. Felt kind of nostalgic. From Infinite Stratos. I like Infinite Stratos. Which one? Which one from Infinite Stratos? Oh, Charlotte. The manly girl. Dun, dun, dun. Kaji, give me the bandanas. I got the blessed donations to get the bandanas. Oh, no, the eye patch one, that's Laura Bodvig. Lara is German. And I have a poster of Lara in my room. We've gotten so many bandanas this stream, like it's blessed. Oh, pizza time. But I actually bought pizza yesterday, Daniel. I got a stuffed crust, pepperoni stuffed crust at Little Caesars for like, came to 13 bucks. I still have one piece left in the fridge. Hello? You need to move. Slap. Almighty push. Oh, that hit it? Cool. Oh, it's fun. The people that would say it's trash is would be like, well, after watching about 13 anime, all very similar to this one, like a harem where like it's a world where all the girls are really powerful, but then there's this one guy that the self-insert that gets transported to that place, and he can use the power of all the women, but he's better because he's a man. And he goes to the school where they train all the women, but he's the one man, and it puts him into all these erotic scenarios where he's a man in girls' areas, and it's really funny. Like, once you've watched, like, all, like, if you watch, like, 10 different anime all with the same plot, yeah, it's gonna get old. It's still gonna be enjoyable, but to a critic, it's gonna be like, well, this isn't fucking original. Maybe if the hero had, like, blue hair and was dense. Oh fuck, we're getting a good one now. And his childhood friend is a tsundere. Oh fuck, this is brilliant. No one's ever done this before in my life. Oh, this is gonna be so original. And like, and then the tsundere has to compete with another character that's also their childhood friend from like a different week that summer that the main character always forgot until it's convenient. And it's like that. This like fuck. We're talking about every harem anime where the guy has the power that the girls have. Am I going to? I never finished Dragon Maid 1, but probably. I still gotta finish Mushoku Tensei. This is a long song. Strap bandana? Oh! Strapped bandana. Hey, that's what they did with Issei, in a way. Right. Fuck, I got like one run left in me. This video has like 1.5 million views. Did you know that on my YouTube channel, we as a channel have had 1 million views? Like, even though we don't have the largest following, but we have a dedicated following, I have hit the 1 million view threshold. Yeah, they were asking me if I was gonna watch it. Yep, time to strap up. Get strapped, boys. We're going to Donkey Kong Country. Red Dead Redemption, Donkey Kong Country. Strap up that nanners, boys. We're gonna go split some coconuts. I've never watched Dr. Stone, but I hear people like it. Right. That's someplace that anime games don't tend to go, is like jungle. It's very rare you get jungle like aesthetics in a lot of anime games. It's usually urban, hyper fantasy, like caves and stuff, but it's usually never like a lush jungle. Oh! Wait, did I see bandana? I did? I did? Aura Historia gave me so many bandanas, dude. Holy shit. I knew I just had to suck it out of him. Kaji's a man like the rest of us. I just had to suck his banana. And that boost should drop. There it goes. Progress report. Skipper. Fuck. Even if it's at 49, I'd be happy. Right. Well, that's a harem anime. But what I meant is like in Infinite Stratos, the world is built around only women can drive whatever the mechs were in Infinite Stratos. But then the main character Ichika, he could pilot them even though he was a man, and it was like, oh, that's unheard of. And then there's other anime like 100, and it's the same thing. And then there's another anime like Guso Makuen or HXH, Muso Gakuen. Like it's this very similar premise. Like you have a world built around only women have these powers and men don't, but then one man's able to do it. He goes to the school, it's a big uproar, and he gets into all these scenarios with the women that are generally in a girls only school. And that's the premise. Because in Japan they used to have not co-ed schools, so female only schools, male only schools, prison schools like this, and then men enroll, and it's like, oh, this is totally different. What are you doing in our space? Our culture has been built around this place being a female only zone for generations. And then they inject men, or it's a man only school and they inject women, or whatever. Like, it's an interesting plot point. Like, it's fun. It's tried and true. But once you watch enough anime, you start to notice these patterns, these reoccurring trends. 47! Woo! I got 11! I got 11 in an hour! I just gotta get 3! Who's with me? Hopefully no one for the load times. Oh, I'm smiling. Ah, this battle's not over yet. But I can taste it. Tastes like rutabaga. I just listened to that. This is the Japanese version. Me too. Alright. What's in here? Well, yeah, it's a harem. Who doesn't want to be like, you know, every day of the week you choose a different one? You know, each one of them's good at cooking a certain type of food, so they take turns. And anyway. That's why you pick one from every different nationality. It's like, oh, I want this one today, that one today. Oh, I'm feeling spicy, you know. Let's get some Indian food, you know. Alright. It's gonna come down to this. All boost, 400. Ikkyo. Alright, everybody. Goodbye, Honor Island. We can fucking do this. Oh yeah, it's like Japan, unlike the West, really encourages individuality, creativity, like artistic pursuits, more so than here, where it's like, I don't know, it's not as encouraged. It's like, you'll hear like, well, you'll make more consistent money if you get a trade, and that's true. A plumber makes a shit ton of money for doing a shit ton of shitty work. You know, like plumbing, electrician, steel worker, crane operator, like things that people need. That's guaranteed income. But arts, it's always 50-50. And even in, like, right, I don't think Zimbabwe is special. I don't think my hometown is special. But there's somebody else that does. Like, Japan's not the center of the world, but their ideas draw enough attention to garner such respect. And that alone is special. Give me that bandana. Fuck. I gotta finish Kaizen Robo Daime Dollar. I enjoyed that anime. I always watch like 2 episodes, then I stop. I gotta finish it. I gotta finish that. I gotta finish Valkyrie Drive Mermaid. Ugh, so behind. It is. And big populations don't actually... I don't know how that works. Like, in military times, big populations are better because then you produce more soldiers. You know? More soldiers, more nurses, more caretakers, more whatever. But in eras of peace, that moderate peace that we live in, like, population isn't that important. Like, our population's kind of held down. Like, our population's kind of held down by the fact that children cost a lot. And people don't just, like, people don't want to, like, breed, like, right out of, like, if you, like, I feel like if you breed right out of high school and you don't get a job or anything, and you're like 18, time to get pumping, like, you're not getting your secondary education. You're not, you know, you're not. I don't know. I feel like it's a waste of your education, but that's just how I am. I'm just trying to say that people like to wait until they have an established career around here. Did I get a bandana? I got a lot of shit. Fuck, I got nothing. Yeah, China is the biggest population. Yeah, it is. India's right behind, right? China, India, like, the whole country of Japan is the same size as the province I live in. And they have millions of people. We do not have close to millions of people. Like, I went for a drive on Sunday, and we have miles, kilometers of farmland, like open fields that are just nice. Whose laws are fucked? Yeah. And that can just be narrowed down to a little ism that starts with a C. Yeah. And personally, like, I prefer it that way. I prefer to live in a place with a small population. Like, statistically speaking, democracy works better in a smaller population than it does a big population. Because in a big population, if you get 1,000 or, like, let's say you're in a group of like 10,000 people and like half of the people want to jump off a bridge, well, guess what the rest of you are doing? You're having a civil war, because fuck them. You're having a civil war. Fuck. Right, they have the two-child policy because they have overpopulation. Because population it's exponential. If, let's say, you're born to a family of 2 kids, well, it's time for you to be a dad, you want to have 2 kids. You don't want your child to be without a sibling. Or whatever, and you have 2 kids, and then they have 2 kids, and then they have 2 kids, and it's like, you just go to a certain point. It is dumb, but in the realms of, let's say, government assistance and welfare and stuff, if every single family has like 15 kids and the parents can't support them, then that burden falls on the state or churches or whatever, you know, like orphanages, which are funded by the state. So it all comes back to how much dispensable income a place has, how much resources they have, and humans, if left unchecked and just multiply like animals, will become an infestation. Like, it's the same reason why that's why, like, for certain species of animals here in Canada, like, if it's moose season, like, you don't kill, like, animals you don't hunt at certain times of the year because the animals are still breeding. You have to give them time to recuperate, and then once their numbers reach, like, an above acceptable amount, then you could hunt them for sport or for food. Right. But if harems came to pass, like, if it was more commonplace, you'd actually see a lot more violence. Because people would start to look at women as if they're resources. And they'd be like, how come this guy has all the women? And then people are like going, you know, partnerless, and then they can't do anything, and they'll have frustrations. Like, one thing I've heard in China is that because China has, like, it's the same thing in Japan, where, like, generally the head of the household that inherits, like, the estate of the family has to be male. Like, your family name, keeping it going, matters so much in terms of their inheritance and policies and just in terms of their traditions. So if ice stone. Anyway, so that's why, given the two-child policy, most women in China are either aborted or adopted or given away to adoption because they cannot inherit the estate of the family. And because of this law, unless they start like loosening those laws or traditions, they're noticing an overgrowth of male, like a disparity between male and females in China. So much so that it's been reported that like China owns a lot of Africa, like they have really invested there, that they will import African women to be the women for like the childbearers for the men in China who cannot find spouses because they just simply do not exist or are exported to such an extent to keep their businesses and family lines going. I had a great run. I got 11 things last hour. So that occurs where you export all the women and there's too much men. Like you're at a scenario where like all the women are probably not the heads of households and they're just from like poor families or whatever, and they're at a huge minority to the men in the society. And like it's been noted that like there's been so little available women in like high schools that like young men in China, like adolescents, in order to like sexually vent themselves, have been developing like homosexual behavior where there usually was not any because it was the only option available. And they're completely against that because like any relation that does not produce offspring for the state is bad to communism. Like, and that's how it is. Like Russia, places like that, they're very against it because it doesn't provide anything. It doesn't provide more bodies. It doesn't, it's not fruitful to the state to have a homosexual relationship. So then they have a problem there. So case in point, because of all these policies like landing on top of each other, piling up, and adding up, it has led to China importing women. And that's why, like, I don't know if it's the same in America, but I noticed that a lot of, like, when there are Chinese immigrants, like, in the schools, they're, like, 90% female. Like, in my high school time, all the Chinese people in my school were, like, it was, like, one guy to, like, 20 Asian women in, like, the high school. Like, proportionately. Is because it's just because of their policies that this happens. Right. So and you probably see this in a lot of anime too, but it's like, oh, I got a bandana, holy fuck. Like you'll see this in anime where it's like it's not an anime. There was one case. What's his name? Fucking guy who rewrote. He made his own religion because they wouldn't let him divorce. Henry VIII. Okay, Henry VIII in England. Different scenario. Henry VIII had so many wives because every woman he was with could not produce him a male heir to the throne. They kept producing him females, and he kept having the women killed. Like he would have them executed, he would like have them executed and then divorced and then find another woman to give him a male heir. And he went through like, I think 8 wives or something, trying to get one. They finally did. Like, it's the same thing. Like, you're just going to like, and even more so now with the advancements in technology, if you look at ultrasound and knowing the gender of a baby before they're born, China's all over that. You don't think that if a wealthy businessman who needs a male heir to his estate gets a sneak peek 5 months into pregnancy and sees, oh, well, it's a girl, and it's like, well, let's get a 2-month head start and just terminate that one now. You know, let's shuffle the deck. RNG's not with me. So there's no doubt in my mind that that doesn't occur. So, and it just leads to this bad influx of policies flowing on top of each other in this house of cards until they collapse. It could even lead to women opting to become like surrogate mothers. If they run out of women, then they could end up breeding women and saying, oh, you're going to carry the child of this wealthy man or whatever, this person. Yeah, exactly. But that's just speculative, you know, ideas. Yeah, it is. And it has the potential to be so much more. And it's not to do with the people, but with the policies in place. And as a direct reaction to overpopulation. Well, it's true. Like I say, I'm no fool. Things make sense. That's always my reasoning. Like, why'd you do something? It's like, well, I'm no fool. I thought it was good at the time. And it doesn't help that nowadays there's such a culture, like hookup culture and stuff. If people are uneducated in contraception and whatever, like it leads to, like, it can lead to broken families or unwanted, you know, pregnancies and stuff. And like if all these things are like unchecked, it leads to bad families and bad scenarios that could well be avoided. Right, exactly. It's, you know, we can borrow the statement, it's my body, my choice. But I mean, women could elect for it in the same way that after World War II, and this was with my grandparents' era, there was the baby bonuses. Like if you had a baby, the government would give you X amount of money to repopulate us after the World War II. You know, like it was a thing. It was a government policy to incentivize birth by giving the population money. It's an elective. It's not, no one can force anyone to do anything. They can just enforce it. Like they can encourage it, is what I want to say. Hey, Dana, slut. I need 2 more of these suckers. But in that case, being a surrogate mother could pay them $100,000 a year. Like, I don't know if you guys ever look into that, but like some women freeze their eggs and sell them, and they can make thousands of dollars for them, like donating them to science or whatever. Like, the fact that women can bear children is indispensable. Like, one man can father 1,000 children, but you need 1 woman per child, 1 woman per pregnancy. So, like, in war times, that's why men are sent to fight, because men are dispensable. And even more so, in war times, the ones who survive generally have better genes in them, so those are the ones you want to reproduce. And that's how things would go in, like, let's say, more tribal areas. Like, the soldiers, the veterans, they were the ones with the desirable genes. Those were the ones worth passing down. Like, look at the Vikings. Like, the Vikings went, raped, and pillaged, and only brought back the pretty women, and only their warriors reproduced, like the living survivors. And you look at Scandinavian people, and they're fucking beautiful. Like, it's just eugenics. Like, it's natural evolution. It's what's that word? The natural order, evolution, yeah. Like, and it's all there. It's just once you understand how things work. But it literally comes from a joke. It's like, why do all the Scandinavian women look so pretty? It's like, well, the Vikings wouldn't bring back the ugly ones. Right. And it's like, plots and mythos and ideas are all rooted in truth. Bandana? Fuck. Like, all stereotypes come from some way, shape, or form, some truth. What's that? Beard something? Oh. I mean, that is bad. Ah! Went to Tanegashima. Just because I wanted to change this song. Why is it stuck in the train? Somebody help! So yeah, moral of the story is, yes, Chinese policies are not the greatest. Freedom is good. Incentivizing creativity is really good. And make good decisions. Measure twice, cut once. It's alright. Here's a technique that I do to keep sane, is every time you start to worry about things that are out of your control, I want you to rationalize that right now somebody died. Somebody also died right now. Somebody gave birth right now. An anteater just killed 1 billion ants eating a lunch. No matter what we do, we can't be responsible for everything out there. And feeling like you somehow are will just lead you to chaos. Like, it's when it comes to dealing with evils in the world, it comes with ensuring that you yourself don't commit these evils. And if everyone took those positions, there wouldn't be any evils. Because you only have sovereignty over your own mind and soul. I'm not using horror story, that's why I'm not getting fucking drops. Oh, I missed. Like, it's good that you feel bad because it demonstrates that you as a person are a good person. And from that point forward, you just grow from there, vow never to do as they do, and live a better life with each step you take and every decision you make. Like, and it's all rooted down in the golden rule that, you know, we learn in kindergarten. Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. If you don't want anyone to punch you in the face, then don't punch anyone in the face. You don't want to get bullied, don't bully anybody. And then if it happens anyway, well, there's a whole bunch of other like-minded people that will back you up. Assuming you're a good person. Well, yeah, but it's not just there. It's everywhere. It's probably like in your neighborhood right now, and you wouldn't know. Oh no. And yes, I'm not saying they don't need help. And it is tragic, and, you know, their plight should be known. It's just, I'm just saying you can't stress yourselves over it. Yeah. Kaji giveth and Kaji taketh. Oh my god. Oh. If this boost ends and I do not get 2 bandanas, who is willing to sell me 2 bandanas? Oh. Any takers? Oh, one poggers. Oh, beautiful. I'd give you a lunar spirit seal for one. Share the OC. Or a Jolly Roger or whatever. Got a lot of the other ones. In what way? You invincible bitch. Bet you didn't see this coming. Oh, look at all the drops. Bandana though? Well, that's alright. You don't have to donate to me. Let alone 50. That's alright, too. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I haven't sold any. I sold one fuse lately. Because I sold a fuse for 100 because I'm like, oh, this is ornamented. I said, I can't sell this for like 200. I have to drop this down. And someone bought it from me. I said, thanks, man. I said, it was ornamented. I didn't want to sell it for full price. He's like, there's 6 crit on this mag. I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. I know what song I'm gonna listen to after this. Although $50 would get me to 134. Just thinking about it. That's what I want. That's that good shit. This is like the best song in Smash Bros. Oh my god. It's from a game called Bait and Katos. Oh. Oh, I gotta read the full quote of that. Absolutely. We're all capable of evil. And it's understanding that capacity which separates us from those that don't know that capacity. Like, absolutely. Like, every time you butter a knife, like, every time you butter bread, you could easily slit someone's throat. Every time you put your fork into steak, you could have stabbed someone in the eye. Like, there's always an opportunity for evil. Someone could hop in the chat right now and type the N-word 50 billion times. And it would just cause pure distress to me. Every time you touch a keyboard, you could type, quote, hate speech, or you could say poggers, lol. Like, we all have the capacity for evil. Yes, but it's hell. I hate this. I've done 7 hours of this dungeon yesterday. I'm on my 9th. It's horrible. Oh, I gotta show Lyra. Get off the mount. Sheikaboo. She's got almighty push, and it's really good. Backstep sublime, and like, go fuck yourself. I hope that was a good demonstration. Wait, I'm full again? Oh, she's not around right now. Don't worry. What else has she got? Earth and Fury. This is her R1. This is Phoenix Fire. And the awesome one is Gale. It just goes with you and kills everything. It's a good boy. It's a good boy. Come on, Astoria, do your bullshit. Where's my bandana? Oh. Get shit on. Oh! Wakarimashita. Thank you very much. It's always like that. It is. And you can have two. You burnt out? Yeah. I'm on vacation for the next, well, 3 weeks, but I got 2 left. I've been farming weapons. I did a Purgatory Oni last night, and it was horrible. Well, they added new ice moves to every class. You gotta like skill change to get it. I'm gonna try and get my new one once I make this fucking weapon. What is this? Oh, it's been good. Although my mom got hurt, so I've been taking care of her, but I only have this because I was last picked for vacation and nobody took July, and I was allowed to take 3 weeks, and July was completely open. So I'm like, I'm taking 3 weeks in July. Let me in there. Kaji, give me that bandana. You whore. They put that song in Smash Brothers. Model cunt. Like they made a little me costume and it came with this song if you buy it. Oh, true. The first time I ever had 2 weeks off from work, I came back, filled out another sheet, and like, I want time off right now. I hate this. The best thing is, I only wear a mask when I go out. I don't wear it. One. I need one. I got a donation from Osti of 1 bandana, and I took it. I took it. Who the fuck? $2021. Well, yeah, it is different. It doesn't suck. No. It's the bandana, then it's ice stones, then it's the Akane weapon, and then it's 134.